Hi, welcome back to Movie Review Mom. Today the movie I'm reviewing is Toy Story 4. This is a sequel nobody saw coming. We kind of felt like the trilogy had ended and we were satisfied, right? Well, here we are with another sequel to this amazing franchise. This movie is rated G, and it's actually the first G rating for an animation for the year 2019. It's 1 hour and 40 minutes. And the grade that I gave it is, of course, an A. Yay! So our favorite toys are back in town together again in Toy Story 4, 24 years after the original Toy Story hit theaters to instant fans and raving reviews. How does this franchise continually pump out these fantastic films one after another? This one is not a disappointment, which I know a lot of fans were worried about because we kind of felt like the trilogy was all wrapped up. And when we saw the posters and the trailers, we were like, oh no, is this a money grab? Is this going to be horrible? And I'm happy to announce that it's yet one more great addition to this Toy Story franchise. Amazing, right? It is written by Andrew Stanton and Stephanie Folsom, and it's directed by Josh Cooley, who actually was nominated for an Academy Award for his role in Inside Out, that animation, which was so deep and so awesome and wonderful. Disney and Pixar's magical formula has done it again. It's just amazing. John Lasseter has always said that he would not make another Toy Story movie unless it was as good as or even better than former versions in the franchise. And so we've waited 9 years and now he's done it again. So awesome. Word of caution, bring tissues. So this movie is filled with lots of action, super fun characters, ones that we've loved before, and a lot of new fun ones. There's some rescue adventures and amazing animation and some heartfelt moments that will force you to pull out the tissues, whether you planned on it or not, whether you want to or not. You are going to cry. It's that good. All right, so first, some quick tips for parents. I mentioned this is a G-rated movie, so it's family-friendly for all ages. However, there are a few moments of edgy humor that will definitely go over kids' heads, but it's just kind of a nod to the adults to let you know that Pixar's thinking about you. Nothing racy or anything like that, but kind of some pop culture references and some other things that you might go, oh, fun, cute, right? There's some name calling, no profanity, but there's name calling like, crazy, idiot, or weirdo, that kind of stuff. And there's a glass of wine that's seen on the edge of a bathtub, but you don't see anybody drinking it. Toys are in peril, like Toy Story 1, 2, and 3. And you might want to spend some time talking to your very young ones about how this is make-believe. Toys aren't really alive, but it's important that we take good care of our toys and we love them just like they love us in a non-realistic manner. I don't know, however you're going to teach your kids that, but it's very, very sweet. Some positive themes are probably the most obvious theme is listen to your inner voice. And Buzz Lightyear learns that lesson. Well, actually, Woody learns that lesson as well, but Buzz Lightyear is the one that talks about it the most. Feeling lost, finding purpose, finding a new path even, loyalty, friendship, love, sacrifice, which is very powerful. And I think that could have been done even more so to make sure that the kids understood how powerful that lesson was, because I just loved it. Teamwork, family, and faith in oneself, which was a really cute lesson. So some things that I liked were pretty much everything about the movie. I have a few little things, but it's just a really great movie, and I was really happy. First of all, the animation is just stunning. The facial expressions, the plastic faces that look real, the rain that pours at the very beginning looks so real. It's just unbelievable. The movement, they've just nailed all of that. It's just amazing. And also recognizably good were the sound effects, especially in that very first scene when the movie just starts to open. I'm like, wow, listen to that. And that might have been the most notable scene, but really throughout the whole movie, it's really great. The voice talents, and I'm going to have to get my glasses on to read this huge list. The voice talents include some of our returning favorites like Tom Hanks, Tim Allen, Joan Cusack, Bonnie Hunt, Wallace Shawn, John Ratzenberger, Estelle Harris, right? Those are great classics that have been in all of the Toy Story movies. And then some fun new toys are added to this crew, such as Tony Hale, Keegan-Michael Key, Jordan Peele, Christina Hendricks, and the epic Keanu Reeves. Keanu's character is called Duke Kaboom, and it's a really fun character and a total crowd pleaser, really a scene stealer in my opinion. And actually it was Keanu's idea to have the character Duke Kaboom constantly making these poses, which are hilarious, and Pixar loved it and audiences love it. And I think I'm sure that the most popular merchandise from this movie is going to be Stunt Racer Duke Kaboom, the actual toy where that he is. It's just so cute. So look out for that. That if you've got a child's birthday coming up, that's going to be the perfect gift to get, I think. And if 2018 was Josh Brolin's year, which it was, 2019 is definitely Keanu Reeves' year. I saw somebody made a comment that this is Keanu Reeves's world and we're just living in it. And I thought that that was so funny. By the way, some other characters, here are some favorite or famous voices that you might have missed. Mel Brooks as Meliphant Brooks, Carol Burnett as Cheryl Burnett, Betty White as Bitey White, Carl Reiner as Carl Rhinoceros, Bill Hader as Axel the Carney, Timothy Dalton as Mr. Pricklepants, Alan Oppenheimer as Old Timer, and I think, did I get through the whole list? Yeah. Anyway, what a talented cast. Now, Don Rickles, who voiced Mr. Potato Head in the first three movies, actually passed away in 2017. So he wasn't able to voice his lovable character in this movie. However, because of the encouragement of his family, Pixar was able to use prior recordings and piece together his dialogue for this movie, which I just thought was so sweet. And then this is also the last movie role for Bud Lucky, who played Chuckles the Clown, who passed away in 2018. And the film is actually dedicated to Bud. I've got all kinds of cell phones and things beeping. I hope you can't hear all of that. Anyway, the music is great. It's by Randy Newman, who composed the music for all four Toy Story films, and it's perfect. All the music is great. I love details in movie, and Pixar and Disney are great at the little details. For example, there's this just, I don't know, 15-second little moment of a dust bunny that I thought was hilarious. It made me laugh out loud. And that's just one example of lots of little details that are just adorable and funny and perfect. There's lots of humor for kids and adults, as I mentioned before, too. And Bo Peep gets a serious upgrade and role to her character in this movie. There's never a dull moment. The ending of this movie is just a graceful finale if the franchise decides to use it as such. It also could go off in another direction and be a new beginning. We shall see. We might have to wait 9 more years. I don't know. We'll find out. But if they keep pumping out excellent movies like this, I don't think anybody's going to have a problem with another sequel. By the way, be sure to keep watching during the end credits for some fun little scenes, and stay in your theater seat until the very, very end. All right. Now, a few things that I didn't quite like, and that is, well, these are just really dumb things. But first of all, that this story basically has the same plot as Toy Story 1, in that Woody tries to convince a new toy that he is a toy and that he's loved by a child and that he's very important to that child. So, there are all of the surrounding action is different, but that's basically the plot. However, there are some directions that the movie goes in that you won't expect, which is awesome. I love to be surprised. It's so annoying when I can see the end of the movie, an hour ahead of the end of the movie. And so this one, I was like, oh, I told you I cried. Anyway, I would have also liked to have seen a few more classic moments with Woody and Buzz or Woody and Jesse. There are such a large cast of characters that some of these great characters kind of just have little one-liners here and there, and because the movie is focused on some other stuff going on, so just a couple of moments, and they have a few very brief moments together. I mean, I'm just grasping at straws, really, to find anything that's not perfect about this movie. There are some creepy ventriloquist dummies that serve as part of the villains in the movie. And even Forky, one of the new characters, says, he is terrifying. Which he is. They're creepy. These henchmen kind of look like Slappy from the Goosebumps movies. So as if kids don't already hate ventriloquism, and these dummies always look so creepy. Anyway, the action sequences are really great. There are a lot of them. However, there were a couple of moments where I was like, wait, I need to back up. There's just too much frenzy and chaos and stuff going on, and the speed at which things happen. I was like, wait, slow that down. I want to see what's happening. But, it's a cartoon, so things go really fast. Anyway, that's basically it in a nutshell. It's great. You won't be disappointed. My final concluding words are, yes, Canada. Anyway, that's just a cute line from the movie. Be sure and check out, here's my little pillow that I love so much. Be sure and subscribe to my YouTube channel, but also check out moviereviewmom.com, where I write down a lot of the funny lines and the interesting lines in the movies, and I have contests there and all kinds of other stuff going on. Thanks so much for your support. I truly appreciate it. And have fun at the movies. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.